Hi everyone, welcome to the reading. So today's going to be a fun reading, nothing serious, just a fun read about your RPG life. So I'm going to draw four piles and we'll see what you pick, and then we're going to go through your special moves, what sacrifices you need to do in this RPG life, your final form, and also your familiar or sidekick. So let's get into it. So we'll get the piles picked. Feeling this one here. That one. I'm going to say this one and this one wanted to come out as well. Okay. That out of shot. Alright, so for pile number one, you have the 7 of discs. Okay. For pile number two, we have the Hermit. For pile number three, we have the 2 of discs. And for pile number four, we have the Princess of Swords. All right, everyone. So take your time with this. Remember, this is just for fun. This isn't too much. There may be some messages that come through because this is how sometimes the universe works. It'll give you like little hints. But do take this with a grain of salt. This is just for fun. But feel free to pick a pile. We have pile one, two, three, and four here. I'll do the shuffling process on stream as well because it's just a bit of fun. We can have a chat about video games and that kind of thing if you are interested in that. If not, feel free to just skip and go straight to your pile. All the information will be in the description, so you'll be able to skip straight ahead. Hi everyone, welcome to the shuffling. So this will be interesting. Automatically, when I started looking at these cards, so you're starting off, you're picking the farmer or like the cultivator. You're picking let's say, learner mage or the old man. You're picking like this business kind of strategic, maybe even thief kind of vibes from the pile 3. If you pick pile 4, I feel like this is the warrior, but also the princess. So it's got that intuitive. It's like a spell sword. Is kind of how it's feeling to me as well. But remember, this is just for fun. But that's straight away. I got that kind of feeling. Also, just looking at um, the let's say farmer type, I'm getting straight away just boredom and wanting to do something new. So he's got like it's open to him. It's the future is open. Okay, so many different little things that I'm seeing here already. No doubt there will be some messages that will come through because this is how sometimes card reading, tarot, whatever you want to call it, works out. There's always a hidden message in there. So this is going to be the superpower. I'm using the Mystic Martian deck for this one. Go here. It's your superpower. No? Okay. So this deck here is the spirit animal. So this one here will be for your particular character that you pick. This will be the spirit or the familiar, I guess you could say, or sidekick. Sometimes it's fun to have an animal sidekick, right? Why not? This one, okay. Okay, and this one here will be, what was this one? Oh, this one is the treasure. So this is the meaning of your journey, let's say. Oh, that one just went straight back in, so we'll pick that one. Or what kind of gifts you'll find, what kind of treasure you're going to find along the way. Because in games, you sometimes find level ups, skill ups, or you'll actually find items. So we'll see what comes out of this one. This one is the Sacred Destiny, so very interesting. See what comes through. And here will be, this will be what you need to leave behind. So what you need to release. Maybe you're carrying too much of this. Maybe you've got too many characters following you. Maybe it's too many items, you're over encumbered on your journey. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, not that one. I feel like the spirit is taking this quite seriously. So, very interesting. Okay, and lastly, this will be your final form. This could be anything. So I'm going to intend this to be the final form of your character. What will happen to you? What will you look like from the beginning to the end? Okay, this one. Alright, and that is the shuffling process. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to tune into your intuition and see what stands out. But otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. Take care. Okay, hi pile number one, welcome to your reading. So you have picked the Seven of Discs. When I was doing the shuffling, I thought that this just reminds me of like that farmer, that bored farmer who wants to go on an adventure and can be kind of starting at, level one and pick kind of what path he wants to do. So let's see. All right, so this is the, what is this? This is your superpower. Mind blank. We have the Ebbins with mystery, reading between the lines, and intuition. I feel like with this one, straight away, it's like, one, it's learning, but also it's talking about like trusting your intuition. So I feel like there's some kind of internal magic or internal psychic abilities that you might be able to do. Maybe you can conjure up some kind of something dark, something from the night, like a necromancer type feeling, something different. Interesting. So this will be your sidekick. Maybe you'll turn into a pirate. But we got the parrot spirit with Watch Your Words. So this kind of bird, I'm also seeing with the colors, kind of like a phoenix. Maybe your sidekick is like a magical rainbow phoenix or something like that. That's how this one's feeling. So very cool. I like this so far. All right. And this will be the treasure that you find along your way. You've got the simplicity. I do feel like with this parrot spirit and this feather, it does feel like you might get wings. So you might be able to fly eventually on your journey. Very fun. I like this. This is fun. So you're going to be studying a lot, trying to conjure up something. If it is um, raising things from the dead, who knows? But it does feel like it's something dark. Maybe it's like dark magic, not necessarily negative, but just like dark, summoning dark forces, something like that. However, we do have this feather, and it just reminds me of like angelic messages and that kind of thing. So it does make me think of wings. And also, if your sidekick or your familiar has wings, much easier to get around for both of you. This will be a message of what you need to leave behind. Oh, interesting. We do have self-love. I feel like straight away with this, it's not giving away yourself at all. It might be opening up to other people and not doing this all alone. So having like a group, a team, joining a guild, that kind of thing. That's how that self-love is coming across to me straight away. What you'll have to give up. For some of you, it might be just garbage in your inventory. It's not the self-love at all. It's just literally this rose. Because you know when you play video games, there's a whole lot of stuff that you just end up picking up. It's like, why have you got this? It's just filling up your inventory. So take that as what you will with that one. All right, and this is your final form. You got the shed old skin. That's what I saw straight away before I even saw the snake. So you're going to change. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a change from this like, nice little let's say farmer kind of ability person, and then you're going to learn all this new stuff, all this like out of this world information. You're going to get wings. You're going to sacrifice I feel like you're going to even sacrifice your own happiness. It's like a very dark ending, it's feeling like. You're going to shed all that, and then you're going to come out as like this dark being. This dark being with wings. You learnt the dark forces. You've got your rainbow phoenix, and right at the end, you end up having dark power, dark magic. You are the master of dark magic, let's say. Very fun reading. That's pretty much what I've got for you, pile number one. It's like this very cool kind of board character, and then all the way going through their journey, they end up giving their own heart away, let's say, or their self-love, so that they can really embrace the dark side of the force, let's say. So anyway, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to give a thumbs up. I will do occasional fun ones. I know more people are very into serious readings, but I like to do something a little bit fun from time to time, because we need to take a break from all the seriousness that's in life. Occasionally, it's not going to hurt. But feel free to also check out my Twitch. I do stream. There is free readings on there, so feel free to come along. But otherwise, take care, enjoy this, and I will see you next time. Hello, pile number two. So you have picked the Hermit, who I've kind of called the Mage or the Old Man. Alright, so let's see your RPG journey. So this card is representing what power, superpower, let's say, or special move that you have. Oh, so we have the Venusians with romance, soulmates, empathy. I feel like your power is like this magical love and healing, and bringing people together. Doesn't feel like a very strong one, but it can have a lot of potential for not just manipulation, but also for like changing people's minds and hearts, changing people's words. It's like I don't know what they call it in video games right now on top of my head, but it's like mind magic, let's say. Kind of like coercion magic, like I guess on Elder Scroll games when they do calm or calm animal or something like that. So it's like changing their minds so you can barter with them a little bit easier and get a better deal out of some of the merchants. That's how that's kind of feeling. Okay, so you're familiar. Oh, we've got the little bee spirit. So I feel like it's not, I don't feel like it's always going to be like a bee exactly. Sweet results await. But I do feel like it's because you're this like you can help people with their love matters, let's say, or even come across and you give them like this good feeling so that you can have a better, easier conversation with them. The bee feels like it does feel like automatically I felt of Jiminy Cricket, and it's like the consciousness, and so it's like playing devil's advocate kind of thing, and that's how it kind of feels with this little bee familiar, bee sidekick. All right, and so we have the action card. So the action card is what kind of message or what kind of treasure will you find along the way? I feel like with this action card, you're not going to find a particular item along the way. You're going to level up your own skills and be able to have more influence, not just over like individual people, not just over crowds. It's going to end up, you're going to be able to change things within the entire planet. So you may be able to change the weather, change the water. There's like, your skills are going to go so up from like, say a small manipulation where it's like this person, it's like, you know, where they use the force in Star Wars, and it's like, you know, the droids were never here kind of thing, or whatever they say in that, because I can't remember exactly right off the top of my head. But it's going to be that kind of level but multiplied, so you're going to be able to change things on a global scale. That's how it's feeling. You'll level up. Very interesting. So this card here is what you'll have to leave behind. So you have to leave behind not just memories. You got the memories card, but it's like you'll have to leave behind your home, your love, your own love, your own. As time goes on, you're going to lose some of these things. You're going to be traveling so much or being able to manipulate so much. It's going to cause maybe some scars, and so you're going to have to remove them from your own mind. You're able to, by doing what you do, being able to do sometimes some things for the good, some things for the bad. And this game, this game of life, let's say, this RPG, that you're going to have to pluck certain things from your own mind because it's going to feel painful. Oh, but how are you going to level up? So this is your final form. You've got the Skyfather, exactly what I was saying with this card. I was thinking, oh, this is like a big global change. It's like you're going to become your own kind of god for this planet that you create. You're going to have so many skills just from starting out. It's something like your special move is being able to manipulate or help people get together or squash issues, that you're going to end up using it to become this like giant being in the sky who can use other kinds of magic. You're going to learn so much along the way. But yeah, it's going to be hard because you're going to either, some of you, you're going to remember every single thing that pops up in your life. And then for some of you, you're going to want to remove certain things from your mind because you have that ability now that you're seen as like this deity like character. But anyway, that was the end of your reading. So thank you, part two. Remember, this is just for fun. If there's anything in here that you can glean from, feel free. But it is just for fun. I just wanted to do something a little fun because there's a lot of seriousness in this world. I do have serious reads as well, but yeah, it's just a little bit of fun for the time being. But if you have any messages that you want to share or any games you enjoy, feel free to put them in the comments. Give me a like, and otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hi, pile number three. So you have chosen the two of discs with this little character here. When I was doing the shuffling, it just reminded me, it made me feel like potentially like a trickster or something like that. But we'll see what cards come out and we'll see how it looks. So I have shuffled them in order like this. Okay, so this here represents your special move in this RPG life. Ooh, you've got the Men in Black. So you got the MIB. This is talking about stalking, intimidation, confrontation. Like I said, I was like this trickster, but also it feels like a stealthy character. So when you're, you know, in a, like a Outer Scrolls game, if you want to build a stealthy character, you obviously level up your stealth, pickpocketing, that kind of thing. But this feels like your skills, your special power is also to be not just unseen, but to be able to move so much more quicker than the human eye can even see. That's how that's kind of feeling. Your sneak ability is 100. That's how it's kind of feeling. All right, so this is the familiar or sidekick, something like that, your animal. Yeah, this makes sense. I feel like also you have this kind of ability to dart around so quickly, but you've got the hummingbird spirit. So it's kind of like a very small being that's with you that kind of helps with your trickery, let's say, your kind of thief lifestyle, your thief RPG character. They're so small whether they're an actual hummingbird or not, but they can get in behind people and see what they're doing, look at their work, maybe they're on their phone or something like that, and then come back to you and feed you the information. So they're like a scout, let's say, a tiny little scout. I feel like for some reason, I know this is just a fun reading, but I do feel like this is a machine, like a tiny little robotic machine that goes around and does this. So like a tiny mini version of a robot, one of those, what are they called? Those little flying things that fly around and deliver people coffee. One of those. I know someone's going to put that in the comment. All right, and so here is, what is this one? This will boost my memory. So we've got new beginnings. All right, so this is going to be what you find, so your treasure that you find. So we've got new beginnings. This can be also, I feel like with this one, it's continually leveling up these skills. So I feel like with this, you're taking on so many new contracts, so many jobs that you are leveling up very quickly. So it's not like a particular treasure that you're getting. You're just this mercenary, let's say, or you're so good at deceptive thief stealth kind of life that you have so many jobs to do that you're just very busy, and your skills, because you're busy, you're actually doing the work, your skills just keep leveling up, leveling up, leveling up. And that's why they always feel like a new beginning. It's a new contract. It almost gives me like the Grey Fox feeling in Elder Scrolls. Okay, and so the last two cards, this is going to be what you need to leave behind. Oh, straight away, this just made me feel hello from heaven. It's going to be family. It's going to be connections. You might find some connections along the way that you would normally stick with, but because you're so good at your job, there's people obviously out there, one, that are part of your guild, let's say, that might be jealous, but also there's people that you've stolen from that want to get you, so you can't stick around. You have to dart off, you have to jump away, you have to transform or disappear in some form. But also I feel like with the job as well, there's so many little things that you're carrying around that you can't carry all the stuff. You're gonna have to eat the bugs like on an Elder Scroll or whatever you want to do. Ooh, okay. So this is your final form. We got winter. Take care of your needs. I feel like with this, your final form isn't necessarily evolving into something different, but you have to hide. You're out in you might be retired near the end of your career, your stealthy life, that you end up having to hide away like a hermit in the hills. That's how that's feeling. It's just your final form is you actually survive all these threats. You do complete all these jobs and you get to the end and you are now just looking after yourself as an old man and defending yourself, but you're like hiding way up in the mountains somewhere so no one can come get you. All right, and so that is the end of your reading. Just a fun reading, of course. Nothing serious today. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and if you enjoyed it, or subscribe. I will be doing some fun ones from time to time, and obviously doing some more serious messages that want to come through from Spirit. But yeah, if you do enjoy this, I do serious readings as well on Twitch, so that will be in the description. Feel free to have a look and follow if you enjoy that. But otherwise, take care, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hi, pile number 4. So today you have chosen the Princess of Swords. So while I was doing the shuffling, I was thinking this feels like the warrior, the spell sword, or the emotional princess. Like not just a princess who sits in a castle, but one that is learning to fight. One of the more like a modern day kind of princess figure that you would see in either RPG games or in fantasy movies, fantasy TV shows. All right, so this is the superpower. What superpower do you have as this princess? Oh, right. That's why I was getting the spell sword. You've got the third eye, visions, manifesting, meditation. this third eye. Look at these, look at this brain sticking out. So this feels like straight away to me, yes, you do have this strong ability. Maybe it's a little bit suppressed while you're doing your getting ready to become queen potentially, but you have so much more to offer. I feel like with this little cup here, I felt like straight away it's like it's smoking. It's like you have abilities, other abilities. You can fight as well. You have all round abilities of what you can do. But you've also got this psychic abilities, this clairvoyance, this clear sentience, telekinesis, moving things. There's so much you have to offer, but these are your superpowers that you will no doubt develop along the way in your journey in this particular RPG game. Interesting, you got the squirrel. Believe in yourself. This is the your sidekick, your familiar, let's say, as you go through this journey. I feel like this is a great one. This is to continue getting you to keep developing your skills. This familiar or this little creature, it doesn't necessarily have to be a squirrel, but I feel like it is um, a sidekick or a companion that helps you along the way to remind you of who you are and your skills so that you can keep growing and growing. Very nice. So this is the treasure. Oh, interesting. Focus. Do you know what? This straight away just reminds me of focus skills. So it's like skills that are leveling up your focus skill, I guess is essentially what it is. It's like getting that higher and higher and higher. So one, you don't miss your attacks when you're attacking, but also it is getting your magic out from, you're manifesting the magic out from your sword or from your hand and hitting your targets. So the more you practice, the more you focus, the more you're encouraged to do this. It's like you're getting that, you're getting better and better, and also faster and faster at creating the, say, magical spell or whatever you're doing, the protection. I feel like this Princess of Swords is like a knight slash mage for sure in this imaginary world. All right, so what will you have to leave behind? Yeah, you're going to have to leave behind your family, your contacts, everyone that you grew up with in the castle, let's say. You're going to have to leave them behind because there's no space while you're doing this. You have to do this journey not just alone. You do have companions with you on this journey, but also you're going to have to leave your loved ones behind while you, I guess, go out and save the world. That's how it's feeling. You're traveling, you're traversing over mountain ranges, over different countries, that kind of feeling. So yeah, you have to move on from your family and loved ones. That is what you have to leave behind. And what is your final form? Right, we've got the shaman, trust in higher forces. Straight away, this feels like you're getting more companions. You've got so many companions around you right at the end. Your final form is this like mystical, magical being. I feel like you will use more of your magic skills, your third eye, your telekinesis, your psychic abilities. And when I talk about psychic abilities, I'm talking about video game psychic abilities. You're going to be using those more and more, that you might put down the sword a little bit and be more focused inwards. As you get older, it'll be more for good than showing off as you develop along your journey and you get better and better and better. You're going to be doing it more for people, to help people, to protect yourself, to help the world, to help the land. You're going to appreciate more than just like, hey, look, I can do a fireball kind of thing and you can't. It's going to be more of that as you evolve on this journey. So very interesting. But that's your reading, pile number 4. Remember, this is just for fun. I'll do occasional little fun readings, but check out my channel. I do have more serious readings. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I also stream on Twitch under Pretty TV. That will be in the description, so feel free to join. The readings are free. There is no cost. So yeah, and that is the end of your reading. Take care and have a good day.